Friends, and welcome to the 6:15. I'm Kejang Henry Atembe in Douala. Let's flag off with our headlines. It continued today at Aquano Douala after a bike rider was shot by a police officer. Police sources say the victim removed a knife and brandished after he was stopped at a routine checkpoint. Cameroon is launching its largest malaria campaign as the Ministry of Public Health prepares to distribute over 17 million mosquito nets beginning December 15. Officials say the nationwide exercise will ensure every household receives long-lasting protection. And the Central African states are facing mounting debt pressures driven by rising domestic borrowing, costly commercial loans, and shrinking fiscal policies. Top stories. You can hook up with us on our respective platforms on Canada International. We begin from Douala, precisely in the door where a routine police checkpoint in Aquano actually erupted into chaos yesterday after a police officer shot a commercial bike rider, triggering immediate public outrage and renewed concerns over urban security during this festive period. The rider, Muhammad Ali, who was initially rumored dead, is currently hospitalized in critical condition. According to police sources, the confrontation escalated when Sally allegedly brandished a knife, prompting the officer to open fire. The incident has, however, generated mixed reactions, with many questioning the proportionality of the response. Tension spilled over into today as bike riders and transport union blocked major roads in protest. While they condemned the shooting, protest leaders also distanced themselves from the light riders' alleged possession of weapons, calling for more professionalism from both the law enforcement officers and transport union. The divisional officer for Douala 1 intervened on the scene to restore orders as authorities investigate to determine the circumstances and establish responsibilities. We'll be coming back detailedly as that incident unfolds. And Cameroon is launching its largest ever malaria campaign as the Ministry of Public Health is out to distribute 17 million mosquito nets across the country beginning December 15. Officials say this nationwide exercise will ensure every household receives the long-lasting protection. Hyacinth Chair has been following that news.
Cameroon continues to battle against malaria. The Ministry of Public Health is embarking on another phase of distributing 17,420,692 free mosquito nets to Cameroonians, with calls for appropriate usage.
We want malaria to stop jeopardizing our children's education, adults' productivity, and the economic stability of our households. We want every net distributed to be an effective barrier between mosquito and human life. Let's give this distribution agents to proper welcome. Let's receive our business. Let's install them properly.
Manauda Malashi urges the distribution chain and other stakeholders to follow the process strictly to ensure that the various communities are served.
To mobilizing communities on the ground. This invitation is also extended to traditional chiefs, religious leaders, and community and association leaders who are powerful ambassadors for the prevention message and the correct use of mosquito nets. To parents and head of households, ensure that every child, every pregnant woman, every member of your family systematically sleeps under an airtight bed nets.
The 5th National Distribution Campaign is scheduled to kickstart on December 15, 2025, with Adamawa, North, Far North, East, South, west and part of the littoral regions, and the process in the northwest, southwest and the center from June 2026.
And Yaoundé, the Yaoundé Central Hospital is entering a new phase or era of specialized health care after unveiling upgraded services that are designed to reduce medical evacuation in the country and, of course, to manage complex conditions locally. Management said this innovation positions the facility as one of the finest in true medical reference center. Ate Bonaventure reports.
Beyond the refurbished hospital building, a new dynamic is put in place with improved healthcare services and human resources to handle all kinds of patients. During a presentation at the Yaoundé General Hospital, officials showcase upgraded equipment, modernized treatment units, and digital systems designed to reduce waiting time and enhance diagnosis accuracy.
So there is many innovation here in this hospital now. We are doing cardiac surgery. We have also innovation like transplantation, kidney transplantation. We have reconstitution breast that we are doing also. And I can tell to all the Cameroonians that they don't have now to go out of the country.
Among the key improvements are advanced imaging machines, revamped surgical blocks, and a more efficient emergency response setup.
We want to show to all the Cameroonians what is possible to be done here in this hospital now. We were not able to do some type of operation like cardiac operation, transplantation. We were not able to do breast reconstitution, but today we are happy to tell to all the Cameroonians that all those operations are able to be done in this hospital.
The management emphasizes that the innovations align with government objectives to modernize the health sector and ensure accessible, high-standard health care for all.
Thanks very much, Ate Bonaventure. And despite government's bans, skin lightening products continue to circulate discreetly across Douala markets and through booming online sales. Vendors actually stay silent, but more indices, this controversial practice has raised a lot of health concerns.
3 out of 4 residents in Douala surveyed about the abusive use of depigmenting products in Cameroon confirms that skin whitening is part of the country's habits. Most Cameroonians bleach their skin, and it's not a good thing. It's influencing our children not to appreciate or accept their natural skin tone. From my observation, many women are bleaching their skin. Skin lightening has become very common. Generally, more women are engaging in skin bleaching just to feel beautiful. In my opinion, not all women bleach. A good number still keep their natural skin. The Douala Central Market, the demand for skin lightening products is very high, according to vendors and clients caught on hidden camera. Show me a woman who wants to stay dark. Even men are now looking for products to lighten their skin. If you sell body lotion that doesn't bleach, people won't buy. At least 50 out of 100 women a day ask me for skin lightening creams. You offer them a nourishing or hydrating lotion, and they reply, I want something that will lighten my skin well. The strong demand in these environments raises concern, especially since 2022, when the Public Health Ministry
Ils viennent contrôler. Bon, le point c'est que ils viennent peut-être 2 ou 3 fois par an. Ils viennent contrôler les produits de Capan.
Although sales happen in the black market, the practice has become viral on social media, alongside oils for skin whitening, injections promising immediate effects, and widely promoted online without any expert advice.
Thanks very much, Maureen. The Central African states are facing mounting debt pressures, driven, of course, by rising domestic borrowing, costly commercial loans, and shrinking physical space. And, of course, experts are already saying that these challenges are on the agenda as they talk in Douala. Ambo Gladys Dibang met with them.
The Central African region is grappling with rising public debt and shrinking budgetary space that threaten economic stability. Domestic debt has surged across CEMAC countries, while reliance on costly commercial loans and Eurobonds continues to grow. With debt servicing cost doubling in under a decade, governments have less room for essential spending. It is against this backdrop that public debt experts are meeting in Douala to strengthen debt management systems and align with new international standards.
Today's meeting seeks to address these changes while promoting the exchange of best practices within Central Africa and with partners such as Uruguay. As our economies evolve, both domestic and external debt must be carefully taken into account.
Officials say updating the region's regulatory framework is now urgent. The current rules, established in 2007, no longer reflect the realities of today's debt landscape. A technical seminar held in June 2024 recommended a complete overhaul of reference guidelines for borrowing and debt monitoring. This meeting is expected to validate improvements introduced in 2017 and ensure they are consistent with new global directives on public debt transparency and accountability.
Our level of savings remains insufficient, leaving us without enough internal resources to strengthen the national economy before seeking the more affordable financing options that our states should be able to mobilize.
Recommendations at the end of the meeting, December 12, are expected to guide member states towards more sustainable borrowing practices.
And over in the Northwest region, after weeks of doubt from residents, heavy-duty machines are now actively reshaping the stretches in Bamenda's routes as part of the long-awaited urban crossing project. The rapid pace of work is, of course, renewing despite major traffic disruptions and bridges that have been damaged. Sherifa Saleh reports with Curls from Northwest Chief Correspondent Annie Collins.
For some weeks now, heavy-duty machines have been at work along some stretches of road in Bamenda. The work sign line with the Urban Crossing Road Network launched by the Prime Minister before the last presidential election in continuation of the Babaju-Bamenda Road. But it took over a month for the works in town to effectively kick off, giving a feeling of doubt in some people.
We had the election that was coming up and they declared a general lockdown in the Northwest for 1 month. So it hindered a lot of activities. But after the election, the company mobilized and did some few complementary studies to finalize the studies, and presently they are on the field.
But the high speed at which the works are unfolding rekindles hope in the population.
Coupled with how the town was first of all at first. So by now it is very satisfying. I myself am working with Edge. We have a lot of construction work we are about to do.
I mean, it does this. The camera that does you still quiet.
Old bridges have been dismantled, leading to road deviations and traffic holdups, which are some of the hurdles commuters will have to bear to get the desired good roads.
When we are doing construction, there have to be traffic. We have to do traffic maintenance. And sometimes, for the few days, some people were not respecting. When we oriented them on which set road path they have to take, some of them are like being resistant. So they have to collaborate by obeying the sign. When we say they should stop, when we make deviations, they follow the deviations to ease the work for us.
Estimated at about 11 kilometers, the urban crossing upon completion in over 2 years is expected to give Bamenda the deserved picture as the capital of the Northwest region about 5 years after houses and businesses were demolished in preparation for the roadworks.
Thanks very much, Sherfa Saleh. And we thought culture, the Bonejang people in Accra will be holding their cultural festival this weekend. And as part of the activities, Cynthia Latin now went finding out the significance of the Bonejang community, and it must be spelled out that amongst the big names in Bonejang is PTP.
The Bonejang village community in Douala will host a series of cultural activities from December 17 to 21 under the theme Ancestral Image, an initiative designed to revive traditional values and pay tribute to ancestors. The event was officially unveiled on December 10 in Douala during a press conference where organizers emphasized the importance of safeguarding heritage at a time when cultural identity is increasingly under strain.
Il faut honorer ceux qui sont partis.
We are honoring our ancestors, our forefathers who died years back, those who lived before and honored our culture.
Porte véritablement notre culture.
They appealed to people from all backgrounds to attend and share in the celebrations.
Ce n'est pas seulement le village Bonejang.
It's not only for Bonejang village. We expect other tribes all over Cameroon to join us in this peaceful celebration, as our nation has always taught us to do.
Notre pays nous a toujours appris à avoir.
Artistic performances will feature prominently throughout the festival. Well-known Cameroonian musicians, including Petit Pays, Henri Dikonge, Prince Yango, and a new generation of emerging artists are expected to take center stage. During the press conference, organizers also paid homage to the late musician Yondo Black, honoring his contribution to Cameroon's musical landscape. The Bonejang community hopes the festival will not only strengthen cultural pride, but also inspire young generations to reconnect with their roots.
Thanks very much, Sherfa Saleh. And that draws the curtain for this edition of the 6:15 with me, Kejang Henry Athebe. Thank you for being there with us. Goodbye.